Video is looking at passes on Boardingware, and we're going to use the example of tutoring. So if you want to tutor a student, you can use a pass to sign them out. Passes can be used both for very small in-school situations or of course for longer leaves like travel weekends or going home or vacation. So let's say I'm going to tutor Paul McCartney. I could either click here in the circle and then go up to pass, or I can select it from the drop-down menu and make a pass here. I'll select tutoring. I have his departure time, and I can add a note, in math class 01 if I wanted to, and hit save. And now he's out for tutoring. So when you're in the dorm, of course, you can see all the students gone for tutoring that night. To check a student in from a leave, there's a couple ways of doing it. So if I click on any of the leaves, I get that information right here. And of course, I can end pass, and that will get rid of the leave. And then, of course, so I have to put in a location too. It has a new feature, so I'll just put in signed in and end pass. That just means he's back at school or back in the dorm. If you click on the icon, which is the location icon, it says where he is. So he's at tutoring, when it started, and gives you this information. And clicking on this little to the next box gets you to the same location. So you just have to be a little bit careful where you click in this, because if you click the leave, then it will take you to the leave screen, or if you click the location, it takes you to the location screen. But ultimately, if you want to check them in, then you're clicking on this, and that's the easiest way. If you want to do multiple students at once, that's a little more difficult. So let me just get a few more students out for tutoring. And then, so with a group of students, if I'm tutoring many of them, I can make one pass, go to tutoring. Again, I don't want them having to go anywhere. Add note, hit save. And now all these students are out on tutoring. So let's say they all return at once. So if I click on the students returning, the way you have to get them off leave here, it's a little different than before, is you actually have to give them a signed in location. So we go location, and again, they could be either just generically signed in, or I could choose a specific dorm and then save, and now they're off leave. So for multiple students coming back from a leave, you have to give them a signed in location to check them back in. That's a little bit different from the way things are in the past. I hope this was helpful. Thank you very much for watching.